the destination for the Pelicans. He is a runaway train. The power forward Zion Williamson looking to come off the rails and lead his team to victory as they settle in for game time at Fiserv Forum. Pelicans Bucks coming up next, right after this. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. Gabe Vincent is out there with McCollum, and it's Hunter in at the center. And for Milwaukee, Allen out there with Robertson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kareem, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. So here we go. The Bucks win the tip. And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
Abdul-Jabbar finds Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And there's the drive. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And that one's good by Giannis.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Fader on the way. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
The things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Williamson with the bucket.
Yeah, nothing the defense is going to do there. Zion locked in.
Robertson outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Ingram with it. Outguarded by Giannis.
From a physical standpoint, you just can't match up with Williamson's power down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. It's Allen with the drive, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And, well, you see the burst, and once Allen gains a step on you, you're toast.
And here's McCollum for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Robertson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Hunter. It's rebounded by Robertson.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And he's able to get it back. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Ingram finds McCollum. Here's Hunter. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It goes on C.J. McCollum. And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here, and what would have happened in free agency.
Chalk up 2 there.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Cullen passes to Vincent. Ingram outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Ingram finds Vincent. Now Hunter. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Moncrief, he's checked in for Allen.
Sidney Moncrief.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Free throw line jump shot. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Moncrief. He's got 6.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Here's Williamson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. That one falls. 6 points for baddest one.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Bucks passing it around. Yep, it counts.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ingram finds Vincent. Johnson against Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis looking more and more comfortable each year operating from the mid-range.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Antetokounmpo is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Robertson. And it's Moncrief in at the 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Passes it to Robinson. Carter Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from 14. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first. That's their first of the game, though. So sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Milwaukee making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Carter Williams against Moncrief. Carter Williams, the pass to Sharp. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
A very capable shooter. Sharp is very confident pulling the trigger from deep.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants to...
There's Giannis taking flight.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Hunter. And they get it back. They shoot again. Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got 5 points so far. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bucks. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow and closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. Carter Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Moncrief, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Milwaukee ball. Here's Giannis.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
And stolen by Hunter. Pass to Robinson. Launches it. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Sharp.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Bucks on defense. Pass to Carter Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Abdul-Jabbar against Hunter. Nice touch on that hook shot. Hunter's got 12 points in the game.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
Allen for three, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
For Milwaukee, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third. And here are the Pelicans now. 7-point differential. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Hunter. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Moncrief against Carter Williams. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hunter with some nice defense.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Allen, that's good.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
Sharp, the pass to Bogdanovich. And another 3 for New Orleans.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Moncrief. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams. Robertson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Outside, Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. Sharp, the pass to Hunter. And here's Sharp. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead, leading by a point. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. They strung together several impressive trips down the floor to open things up with an 8-0 run. They were sitting on top with a 12-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Heading into the second quarter, the wheels started to fall off the cart as they were outscored by a healthy margin, but were still able to limp into halftime, nursing a 1-point lead. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create opportunities, and that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when...
And that's all we have for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So for New Orleans right now, the front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. LeVert out there with Carter Williams, and it's Hunter in at the center position.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Robertson, good.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Carter Williams kicks to LeVert. Here's Hunter, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bucks are more than willing to share. The rock. Chris Middleton says our team is so unselfish. If anybody has it going, that ball goes to them. Some games it's me, some games it's Giannis, some games it's Drew. We all have a great feel about it. Who has the best matchup and who can create the best look? Kevin?
And David, they're fun to watch. Huh? My goodness. Thank you so much. On the wing, Johnson. 5 on the clock. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Carter Williams kicks to Hunter, dishes it to Williamson, and there's the pass to Hunter. Now here's Ingram. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Ingram's got the lead up to 1 now for New Orleans. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Back to LeVert. Again, the Pelicans score.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a...
Oh, Giannis!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Hunter finds LeVert. Here's Williamson. Here's Hunter. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Robinson's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Robertson. Holiday, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. It's LeVert on the wing. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
And it's Williamson missing.
And pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Passes it to Hunter. Now LeVert. 5 points in the game. Back to Ingram. He kicks to Carter Williams. 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You have to like what we're seeing from Baddest One.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
All right, Bucks fans, let's make some noise for the 414 crew.
Robinson on the wing. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis rips it down.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
LeVert from outside. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. LeVert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Robinson misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Pelicans lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. They've got Robertson. Antetokounmpo is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Allen. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Robertson.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Lobbed up there for Johnson. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Carter Williams kicks to LeVert. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. LeVert's got 11 points here in just the second half. Giannis drives in. Johnson outside. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New Orleans. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the refs notice it too.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Pelicans leading by 6. Carter Williams the pass to Hunter. Ingram wide open. Knocks down the three ball.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Allen. Will it go? Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Antetokounmpo. He can't get it to go. Hunter with some nice defense. Ingram dishes to Hunter. His three-pointer's off the mark. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Johnson. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And slam dunk by Johnson.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it down.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
For 3, Hunter trains the three-pointer. Hunter's got 26 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Kept alive. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And when we talk about players who don't mind shooting with a hand in their face, Kareem's at the top of the list.
Carter Williams kicks to LeVert. Unloads from 9. Hunter no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Ingram. No good off the back of the rim. And so here's New Orleans. Here's Hunter. Money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout called the Bucks. They're down by 3. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. That's what you're saying.
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks, was able to listen in on Adrian Griffin's huddle with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Allen passes to Abdul-Jabbar. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Hunter on the wing. Pocket 6. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Yes!
and they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Nobody near Allen. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Kareem, that rules him up. First personal foul. Third team foul. Line for the Pelicans.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Allen for 3. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to target over. It's tied at 93. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Near the 3-point line. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are in shock.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Michael, the key to this game for the team tonight?
It was just a team effort. You know, we moved the ball on defense. We were trying to help everybody out and be in the right spots all the time, and we were able to come up with the win.
Part of a rebuilding team here, Michael. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.